Okay, hello and welcome to another episode of Arcade Assault. Today we are playing Sonic the Fighters. To be more specific, I'm playing this on the PS2 version of the Sonic Gems collection. So, well, we have 8 characters to pick from. Let's see who we can play. So we can play as Sonic the Hedgehog, Tails the Fox, Fang the Sniper, Bean the Dynamite, Bark the Polar Bear. Polar is spelt incorrectly. Espio the Chameleon, Amy, or Knuckles. I'm going to start as Amy, and I'll switch to Tails if I lose. And then I'll kind of just cycle through the roster as I go. Now, to be totally honest, I do not know a massive amount about this game. What I do know is that pretty much the two main things that I do know are that when you get to the end, you have to fight Dr. Robotnik, and you get 1 round. Weirdly enough, he's kind of like Doral in Virtua Fighter in that regard. You get to the end, you get you beat the final boss, and then it's like, hey, now you get 1 round. Like, you get to fight this character once. Which is a little bit weird, but hey, it looks like we're getting through Knuckles without too much hassle. We just kind of bonked him on the head with the Pico Pico hammer. 10 out of 10, I remembered what the hammer was called. I'm genuinely impressed by myself on that. Okay, so, you know what? I kind of appreciate that. I think that's the first time I've seen a fighting game kind of explain... Like, I think that's the first time I've ever seen a fighting game really kind of go, hey, yeah, so how would a mirror match even happen? Like, I think that's a cool little thing. Yeah, the other thing I know about this game is the existence of Honey the Cat, but I don't know if they... Like, I know that they're tied between this and Fighting Vipers, but I don't remember if they turned up in Fighting Vipers first and got a kind of Sonic version in this, or if they first turned up there and then got another one in Fighting Vipers. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I do know that that character is kind of initially tied to this and Fighting Vipers. And I have gotten through all of their barriers, whatever that means. Which, honestly... The fact that they haven't kind of come back for the next round is pretty encouraging, not gonna lie. And that was a very nice combo. I think them not having barriers took away their ability to block. And if that's what it is, that's huge. Okay, so we win the mirror match and move on to stage number 3. I also, one other thing I know about this game, because I will straight up immediately acknowledge Sonic the Hedgehog is a franchise that I know, honestly, a kind of saddeningly little about. And, okay, we got the first round, fantastic. So, I'll fully admit, I don't know the most about this franchise. However, even I'm aware that there's a weird inconsistency with this game. That being, why are there 8 Chaos Emeralds? Because normally there's only 7. Because, you know, insert the Dragon Ball analog here, but still. It's a little bit weird how this is like the one time there's 8 Chaos Emeralds. If there's another time in the series where there's 8 or more Chaos Emeralds or something, can someone please notify me about that? Because I'll be totally honest, I do not know most about Sonic as a series. But hey, we managed to beat Bark without any losses. That is stage 3 down. Off we go to stage 4, where we fight Espio the Chameleon. Espio, who, at this point, would have been... I don't know like what the exact release timeline for this was. That did so much damage, wow. But I know that Espio is one of the Chaotix, and I know that Knuckles Chaotix was released probably around about the same time as this. Espio was one of the Chaotix alongside... I think it was Vector and Charmy. I think it was those 3. And, okay, that's just a grab. 10 to 10, and I should probably have expected the grab to break through a barrier, but hey, here we are. And, okay, I need to get one more good hit in, and I win. One more good hit, and I've beaten Espio. There we go. So that is Espio down. And very nice, we've defeated stage 4. Stage 5, this is Tails. So, yeah, I kind of wish I knew more about Sonic as a series, but, like, I've never really sat and played many of the games. And I know that I've never, like, properly finished one. I think I had... It was, like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles on PC. Yeah, I had when I was like, super young. But I never finished it. I never even got that far because it was really hard. You know, probably because I didn't really know what I was doing. And I think I had Sonic Adventure 1. I think I bought that on the PS3 but never finished it. And I think I have Adventure 2 on Steam, but haven't gotten around to playing it yet. Other than that, I also have Sonic Generations on Steam. I should probably play that at some point. But yeah, my knowledge of Sonic as a series is a little bit less than I would like it to be. Okay, 10 out of 10. We managed to beat Tails first try as well. So as off we go to stage number 6. And we fight Fang the Sniper. Okay. I'll be honest, I do not know where Fang came from. I mean, to be fair, I don't know where Bark or Beam came from either. And this is looking... This is... Okay, so far things have been going pretty well. Fang the Sniper is choosing violence, though. Okay. So apparently if I do, like, a quarter circle forward on punch... So if I do a Hadouken, I can throw a hammer. That's good to know. I can throw the Pico Pico hammer. Okay, so if nothing else, that's good information to have. But also, I think this is going to be our first continue here. Yeah, I think... Okay, I wasn't expecting to kind of just phase through him, but yeah, the pop gun really just did a lot of that. Okay, so that's continue number 1. Yeah, admittedly, my knowledge of Sonic as a franchise is kind of saddeningly low. I do want to play more of these games and figure out more and learn more about the franchise. Because, sorry, did he just do an Electric Wind Godfist? Is Fang the Sniper playing Tekken? Like, is he playing Tekken and I'm playing in Sonic the Fighters? Like, I swear I just saw him do the animation for an Electric. Which, to be fair, you know, it could have just been a generic uppercut. But that looked like he was doing electrics. Okay, he also has the pop gun rush. Also, it's kind of funny seeing Fang have to have a pop gun. It's kind of funny seeing Fang have to have a pop gun when later in the series we'd get Shadow who just has, you know, actual gun. Like, that's kind of funny. Although, to be fair, this game was... This game was 96? So this was 5 or 6 years before Shadow. Because Sonic Adventure 2 was 2000, I think. It was 2000 or 2001. Okay, yeah, Fang the Sniper is being a problem here. If I can get in on him... Like, I think grabs might be my best bet to beat him here. Okay, I simultaneously hate that, but also love that as a grab. That's super cool. The idea of it. Oh, yeah, I can just take their weapon and just hit them with it. Okay, that's great. We took the round. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that I thought he was going to block that, but I guess not. Hey, I'll happily take that, though. Although, the pop gun is... that pop gun is powerful. I feel like that did less damage than it did last time. Is damage in this game consistent? Because so far, I don't feel like it is. I feel like if I do the same combo... Like, I feel like I can do the same combo 3 times and get 3 different amounts of damage out of it. Which is a little bit weird and impractical for, you know, a fighting game, but hey, here we are. Okay. Wait, I do have a command list. You know what? I'll consult the command list at the start of the next round. No! Oh, I whiffed that right at the end. I whiffed that right at the end and threw. Okay, big hit. Big hit to start the round. Okay. Magical hammer, hammer throw, heads up. That's a kind of impractical input, I think. Like, up, down. I just gotta jump from that. Like, this isn't Mortal Kombat. I don't think it's gonna work if I hold block before I try it. Okay, so I think this is, what, like my 5th attempt fighting Yeah, I think I've lost a Fang like 4 or 5 times now, and I think I've taken 1 round total. Honestly, I'm upset about that last one, though. Also, did he just low-profile a hammer to the head or something? What happened there? Okay, can I just get in on him? Because I feel like I block, and he just grabs immediately. Okay. I feel like if I grab, he just blocks immediately. Sorry, if I block, he just grabs me. Can I get in on him and do the grab? Okay, I can... Okay, I also have that move. I assume that must be a grab that everyone has access to. But also, at the same time, that seems a little bit impractical, because most of the roster don't seem like they have weapons. Like... Okay, we talk around. Fantastic. Like, it doesn't... Like, it works for... Like, it works against Amy, and it works against Fang. Because, you know, because she has the hammer, and Fang has his gun. But, like, what would happen if you used that on, like, Tails, on Knuckles, or someone? Because everyone else doesn't seem to have a weapon that they fight with. Okay, we finally got Fang. Let's go! Okay, so I think it'll be Bean next, would be my guess. Because there was 8 characters to pick from. Yeah, and of course, Sonic will be the last guy. Like, Sonic will be... So I imagine I'll fight Sonic, and then I'll fight Metal Sonic. That would be my guess, anyway. Like, that would be my guess, because, quite simply, well, we saw Metal Sonic in the opening, and I imagine he wouldn't have been included in the opening if he wasn't, you know, either playable or fightable. And we know that Dr. Robotnik will be, you know, right at the end, and he is just kicking bombs. Like, I know that I probably should have commented on that right at the start of the round, but Bean the... Okay, you know, it makes perfect sense. His name is Bean the Dynamite, but he is throwing literal bombs. Like... Wait, what did he just do? Oh, did he just... I don't even know what he just did. Also... Okay, so I've been wondering about this for the entire game so far. Do the rings do anything? I know what they do in the main Sonic games. But in this, do they do anything, or do they just, or are they like just an aesthetic thing? Like sorry, why did that grab do so much damage? Like, I swear he just did that grab for half my health bar. Can I grab him? Can I grab him? No, he can grab me, apparently. Okay. Okay, that kind of spinning low seems pretty okay when it lands, but it also seems like it's very slow on startup. I feel like Amy may just have a whole bunch of buttons that are pretty slow on startup. However, Bean no longer having his barrier means he can't block, which means this should get a lot easier for me now. Also, if he's just gonna, you know, do a whole bunch of slow moves and stuff... He just knocked himself out. Yeah, he hit himself with a bomb and knocked himself out. I will call that a win. However, like, I don't know if Bean is, like... Okay, so the following segment's probably gonna sound weird. What does the Sonic the Fighter's tier list look like? Genuinely, I kinda wanna know, what does this game's tier list look like? Okay, so that's stage 7 done, and now we fight Sonic the Hedgehog himself. So, I feel like this generally is a game that seems largely forgotten, and I don't want to say lost to history, but it kind of seems like it might be. But also, at the same time, I know that I don't remember which one it is. I don't remember which game it is, but I know it's one of the RGG Studio games. I want to say it's one of the 2 Judgment games. Also, 10-10, we got first round against Sonic, very nice. Like, I know that this is playable in the arcade in one of the RGG Studio games. Maybe more of them by now. Just to follow this statement up, I still need to play most of them. I'm still only up to Yakuza 5. I still have to play, you know, 5, 6, 0, Ishin, 7, 8. I have a lot of them to play. And my main fort is partial. And don't worry, I'm linking this back to a thing, don't worry about it. So, part of it is, I know that they announced for the new one, which is, I think it's like Yakuza Pirates in Hawaii or something. And this is looking bad. This is looking bad. If I can get one combo. If I can get one hit and I win. No. Oh, come on. I lost to the timer scam. Okay. So yeah, in the new Yakuza game that's coming out in sometime in February, I think, like, they announced that Ocean Hunter is going to be, like, fully playable in it. And that's absolutely insane, because Ocean Hunter never had a full home release. And like, part of that, like, that is also partially giving me hope for, you know, potentially other Sega arcade games that never got home ports, or to maybe get their own home ports in the future. Even if it is just, you know, through being playable in a Yakuza game. And by that, I mean Let's Go Jungle, Let's Go Island, Maze of the Kings, but I think the one I want more than any of the others, though, is House of the Dead EX. But yeah, I think it would be kind of cool if Sega did that, you know, just to find a way to get some of their old arcade games that, you know, that just never had a home version. You know, just do that, just kind of doing that in order to get them all just super well functioning in, you know, just playable on modern hardware, and just a home version. And we lose to Sonic again. Okay. I mean, he is the main character. And, okay, so, now, here's where this all loops back. Because I've seen a lot of people saying that they really want a Yakuza Kiwami 3. And in that game, there is a character called Rikia, who is introduced as, quote, the Fighting Viper of Okinawa. So, if Kiwami 3 ever happens, and there is an arcade in Okinawa, I want to be able to play Fighting Vipers in it. Just for that one thing. Also, 10 out of 10, big win. Big win, we took the first round against Sonic the Hedgehog. So yeah, that's kind of where I loop all that back to, because obviously in this game, and in Fighting Vipers, there's Honey, who, you know, there was also Honey the Cat, and that's what brings all of this full circle. And now I get to play a fun game of, can I defeat Sonic the Hedgehog in a fight? Okay, you got the break. Okay, I need one hit. I can timer scam. I can timer scam this all day, Sonic. I can timer scam this all day, Sonic. Okay, so now we move on to the boss stage. So we have all 8 Chaos Emeralds. We can now challenge the Death Egg 2. Okay, so, the boss stage versus Metal Sonic. Honestly, I feel like this shouldn't be a contentious opinion, but I think Metal Sonic's design is just super cool. I know that it's, you know, just Sonic, but he's a robot, but also, I know, Metal Sonic is just still one of the coolest looking Sonic enemies. Or Sonic villains, I suppose. And also, on top of that, he has one of the coolest ever redesigns. And by that, I mean, Sega, Sonic team, genuinely, please put Neo Metal Sonic in more things. Like, Neo Metal Sonic looks absolutely sick, and I think he only ever turned up, like, right at the end of Sonic. Okay, so that is our first loss against Metal Sonic. I'm saying our first loss because I don't think I'm getting him second try either. I mean, I would love to prove myself wrong, but it's not going too well so far. Can I grab him? Nope. No, but I got that one punch in, and it did a weirdly disproportionate amount of damage. Okay, that overhead hammer swing did break a barrier, though. Oh. Although, he seems to have longer reach. He seems to have Sorry, he just did a Psycho Crusher. Okay, hang on. hang on, when we got combos. And then he did a grab that did more damage than my entire combo did, but still. Okay, so that is another loss to Metal Sonic. So that is Metal Sonic 2, us 0, I think. I don't even know what that was, but I'm not happy about it doing that much damage. I know he's the boss character, but come on, that was insane. Okay. Okay, if there's one move I want to see, like, there's one move I want to see in this game, and I haven't been able to do it yet, and it's called Heads Up. But if the input is, like, up-down punch, and I can't get it to come out, like, am I just not mashing it fast enough? Also, can I grab Metal Sonic? I don't think I can, but also, that did so much damage that time. Yeah, I'm becoming increasingly convinced that damage in this game is inconsistent. Like, I'm 100% certain that damage in this game is inconsistent. Because I feel like sometimes I've done a move and it's done very little, and then other times I've done a move and it's done a ton of damage. Okay, there's another perfect. If anyone is keeping score at home, how many times have I gotten perfected by Metal Sonic here? Also, good to know that might be an unblockable. I know that Metal Sonic is, obviously he isn't playable. And this game, I don't think it actually had a home version originally. He just comboed into Psycho Crusher. I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't be too surprised. I shouldn't be too surprised that, you know, the boss in a 90s arcade game is doing a Psycho Crusher. Like, you know, Street Fighter was popular, and Bison's, you know, and the Psycho Crusher is Bison's super iconic move. And also, weirdly a fitting move for Metal Sonic as well. Okay, so, if nothing else, I'm breaking through these barriers. And that did not come out fast enough. That did not come out fast enough to save the day here. Yeah, I think this one might be looking like another lost cause. That's another perfect. Yeah, Metal Sonic is kind of tough here. Not gonna lie. Can I hit him with... Okay, I was gonna say, can I hit him with the overhead? But evidently it didn't want to come out fast enough, so at this exact moment the answer was no. But also, can I hit him one more time? I need one hit and I win the round. I need one hit and I win the round. No, no. The one time it dropped my input. Okay. I mean, realistically, am I using the same one combo for everything? Yes. Is it working? Sometimes, yeah. And then that throw did more than all that damage anyway. Like, is it because he's landing the throw-on counter hit? What's happening? Also, at this point, I've given up on grabbing him. I genuinely do not think I can grab Metal Sonic. Like, I straight up do not think it's possible for me to grab Metal Sonic. But I still want to keep trying, that's the thing. It's like, okay, it didn't work like the last 25 times. But what if I just wasn't timing it right? Like, what if I'm just messing it up? What if I'm just missing, like, what if I'm just, like, missing a small frame window or something? Okay. Okay. I mean, if nothing else, okay, we got a round. We took the first round against Metal Sonic. Huge. That is our first round against Metal Sonic. Okay. Now then. Okay. We have... I was gonna say we have the lead, but realistically, you know, this is a 90s fighting game boss. This is a 90s fighting game boss. That means less than nothing. Okay, so we have... okay. We have one round left. We have one round left, but he only has one barrier. So if I can break through that barrier, I think it's winnable. Okay, he can't block anymore. He can't block anymore, however, I still need to hit him a whole bunch. Okay, that should do it. Okay, Metal Sonic is defeated. Very nice. Okay, now we go to the final battle. Okay, so I got 1 round, 1 shot at fighting Dr. Eggman. Oh, he's doing buttons. Also, I think I win here. I think I can win. I'm just mashing buttons. I'm just mashing triangle. Okay, we just hit him over the head with a hammer a few times. Got him. Okay, so with that, we've successfully managed to complete Sonic the Fighters on the highest difficulty. I can now bring up a thing to say who I lost to and how many times I lost. I think I lost once to Bean. I think I lost like once to Bean, twice to Sonic, and then every other loss was against Fang or Metal Sonic. But either way, I think I got through that pretty fast. Overall, I'm pretty happy with that end result. As for my thoughts on the game itself, I've definitely played worse fighting games, but I've definitely played worse fighting games, but I don't think I would be in a hurry to call this a particularly amazing one. But also at the same time, I do think the barrier mechanic is an interesting one, but also I feel like the penalty of losing your ability to block for the entire remainder of the match is kind of insane. Like, that is a massive drawback if you block too much, or if they kind of like break your guard. Okay, so let's quickly just do that. Also, I still don't know what the most practical way to turn branch into 3 letters is. Anyway, so now we can also put it up next to the other fighting games that I've played on this show, just so I can kind of see how it's gone. Overall, I'd say it's gone pretty well. Yeah, I think this game is kind of interesting. Also, okay, the following statement might sound a bit weird and goofy. I quite like how it has a rather coherent story for a fighting game that also kind of explains, hey, here's why everyone's fighting. Beyond just like, there's a tournament because big evil guy said there is a tournament. Like, in this it's basically just like everyone pretty much agreed, okay, everyone has like 1 Chaos Emerald, we're gonna have a big tournament, whoever wins will have all 8 Chaos Emeralds, they can take Tails' rocket, and they can go and be the one to fight Eggman. Like, I quite appreciate that. To be totally honest though, part of why I wanted to do this is because I also just want to know. I've heard about this game for ages, and I kind of just want to know more about it. But anyway, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time for whatever it is I'm doing next. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.